It's a commercial residential.
Hi, Bimal here.
Hi, I'm Mehul.
Hi, I'm Yatin Patel, founder and principal at DSP. I wear many hats. I primarily look at the architecture division. I look at most of the design in the interior segment, both corporate real estate side as well as the hospitality. And apart from that, I wear multiple other hats on the operation side as well. Apart from that, there's a lot of strategic decisions and roles that we play and encompass a whole variety of things as far as the business goes. So architecture is not limited just to design anymore. The way the organization has grown, it's become quite a large setup. So it really needs more entrepreneurship and more aspects on the business front than pure architecture, which we started off as doing just architecture, but now it's become a full-fledged business. So it has to be run in that fashion.
Hi, Bimal here, founder and principal of DSP Design. And I also wear another hat of being co-founder and CEO at GridSense, which is our PropTech business. As a founder, I'm parked out of Bangalore, but we all work nationally and globally. My main focus is to make sure that the business runs smoothly and the sales, what we are doing at DSP from the corporate real estate interior perspective, from the large relationship with developers where we do shell and core architecture. We keep on consolidating those relationships and bag new projects. We have been doing scaling across India, and now as GridSense, which is a solution from India, we are also taking it to the globe. We have just started stitching up relationships in the US continent and the European continent. Though I'm an architect by qualification and I have done designs of base build and interiors, somehow that passion of technology has always enthused me and allowed me to pursue that, and GridSense was one of the avenue through which I've been pursuing our integration as DSP into the technology part of the business. That was a natural progression. And it's a new learning for an architect to be in a room full of engineers and technology people. Whenever I attend conferences or trade shows of PropTech, probably I'm one of the few odd architects on the stage or on the forum, and that's a new feeling. It does place you out of your comfort zone, but it's a new learning for me.
Hi, I'm Mehul, one of the co-founders at DSP. As far as my core role goes, I look after the design build works that DSP takes up, pan-India of course. Other than that, we have various functions, verticals that we look after from a day-to-day operations perspective. So design build is a fairly complex process. Obviously starts with the design, bagging the project, starts with the design, gets into various parameters of costing, logistics, procurement, etc. So it's a fairly complex network of a lot of people that get involved, a lot of departments that get involved, and obviously the fact that we're doing work all over the country, that adds the other layer of complexity to things. So I'm going to give a quick, probably a guesstimate, but in the last 6-7 years, we've at least done 8 to 10 million square feet of design and build work. And touch wood, we've had clients who keep coming back to us, both from a design consultancy and design and build perspective. So that's something that we're pretty proud of. So typically design build projects get bagged basis the design. I mean, that's our core DNA. That then translates, or we try to convert into a build, and that's how most of the projects come through. Obviously, the legacy of having done so much of work, the portfolio that we carry, the kind of work that we do, leads us on to more and more work.
So from a DSP perspective, majority of our clients on the corporate real estate side of our business, whether it is consulting or design and build, which Mehul handles, 95% of our clients are multinational clients. And it has always been a part of DSP's blueprint and vision as we wanted to scale beyond India, as to how do we continue serving these clients beyond India too. And that is why in our lookout, we came across One Global Design, and our cultures met, our vision met. There are almost other 25 partners what DSP has beyond India in the region of Europe, starting with TP Bennett in London, and another almost 20 partners across the North American continent, and another 4 partners in the Canadian space. SLA is our new partner who has joined in from the Southeast Asian part. And now we also have one more partner coming on the table in the Dubai and the Middle East region. So that is how we have a One Global Design partnership has helped us to take our services beyond India with the clients whom we work for. And a nice and a unique thing is most of the One Global Design partners have worked with same names probably, but in their respective geographies. So what it has helped us to do is bring it all together, and we are able to serve the same clients now globally with a global talent pool. All our ecosystem partners who works with us when we do corporate real estate interiors projects, the finishing partners, the carpets, the chairs, the workplace solutions, the lighting partners, most of these partners who are coming out of the North American region, who now also has feet on ground in India and large offices in India, we are all working with the same partners at the end of the day as One Global Design partnership. And we also work closely together with those partners to evolve and map strategies for future. We collect data from those partners and our One Global Design partners across the world. We collate and analyze those data, and all those data are available to all the One Global Design members and partners. And it works as one cohesive unit. It helps a lot because global to local and local to global, that vice versa in terms of data analysis, trends, patterns, design strategies are evolved cohesively.
So the other advantage that One Global has is a talent pool of more than 2,000 now, as I understand, between all the member firms. And these are resources that all members can tap into, specialists who can be brought on board for conversations with clients, for any sort of solutions that a client might want. And also that then leads to the fact that, as a pool, we have a large resource of specialized staff between us who have their own expertise, which then gives us the competitive edge compared to competitors both locally and globally, where we can put specialized talent on the table and use it to our advantage. So DSP has been featuring in the top 100, now the top 50 global standings, both for architecture and interiors. A lot of the OGD members also feature in that list. So that then gives us that leverage in terms of a global presence, a global ranking that all of us bring to the table. And that's again a huge advantage. So we are currently in our Mumbai office of DSP. This is one of our 5 studios that we have within India. Now, this is an office that we moved to about a year and a half back. It's a smart office, a tech-enabled office. This is also the showcase for us when we get in clients from an experience perspective in terms of what we've done in our own office, which the clients can see and experience. And therefore, then it becomes much easier for us to explain what we are trying to suggest for their design and their office. So we've used global standard products throughout this office. Right? Again, acts like an experience center, something for the client to see, experience, and therefore then incorporate if they're convinced of what we are saying and suggesting. DSP is pretty proud of the fact that yes, we have 5 studios, but there's no headquarter per se. All studios act like one. It's a one DSP culture that we inculcate. So all studios are parallel. There's no headquarters as such. So irrespective of the location of the project, despite us having full-fledged studios across our 5 locations, staff from across studios work on projects that are not located in their city also. That's a very, very typical or of our culture, the way we've grown DSP, the way the one DSP design studios work. It's a absolute borderless system where people are working from various studios across the country.
We're also part of One Global Design. It's a community of 25 different owner-led architectural firms coming together purely to do workspace design and workspace strategy. We are the exclusive partners for the Indian subcontinent. This is a really global, partnership where we are spread across the North America, South America, Europe, and the UK. We also have something in the Middle East. We represent India, and there's a Southeast Asia partnership as well. So it really encompasses the whole globe. There are 50 different cities where we have boots on ground. It also gives us access to the entire global community of designers. We have resources, anything that you would want in the built form. We've got that kind of skill set within the organization and the entire partnership. So it enables us to really do work seamlessly across different geographies. So just to give an example, if we have a project or a client in India who wants to set up shop in, let's say, the UK or the Middle East or North America, or for that matter, even in Southeast Asia, I could just pick up the phone and talk to one of our partners and say, we have a representation there, and give them a seamless kind of a solution that we would do in India or vice versa. So it really has helped us, and it helps our clients to get that entire seamless perspective and service that we have to offer. In doing so, with the partnership, we've also become like any of the global firms, both in terms of the way we operate, the way our culture is within the organization. So it's no longer restricted only to us being an Indian firm. I would say we're an Indian-born multinational architectural firm now. And each of the partners that are part of the community is carefully selected, and there's a vigorous process that goes into becoming a partner within the community. So we went through a whole lot of interviews. We met a lot of people. They understood us and to see whether we fit culturally. It's not just by virtue of us being in the geography that anyone could become a partner of the community. So it was an extensive process of interviews and selection that we went through. And once we were part of that, we've also been part of interviewing some of the other newer partners. And it's really intense. It's not that you just put in an application and you could become a partner. It's a serious effort. We come together not just for knowledge sharing. We have summits held regularly. Some of them are virtual, but we make sure that at least annually we have a one-on-one, face-to-face summit at different geographies. We're also proud to say that in 2026, we will be hosting the One Global Summit here in India. We haven't decided the location, but it is decided that it will be hosted by us in India. So, and thereby we're proud to get all the leaders of all these firms to India and showcase what we have to offer in India, not just in terms of the quality of work that we're delivering here, but also some amount of our Indian hospitality. So it's also an extremely serious coming together of firms. So we report our financials every year. We report the kind of projects that we're doing, and a lot of information gets shared. So it's a very comprehensive and closely knit community effort.